But there's something deeply sensual about watching. I got to talk to him.
Okay. When?
And about a month ago. And I said to
カナダの代表的なシンガー、マイケル・ブーブレ氏が有名スポーツジャーナリストのスティーブン Aスミス氏の番組に出演。大谷翔平選手への強い愛と、カナダチームのブルージェイズへの愛国心から、チャンピオンシリーズのマッチアップへの複雑な心境を告白しました。訳しました。
like a 20th anniversary of one of my old records. And but honestly, the truth is, the stuff that is important to me, that I want to talk about, isn't music.
Well, it is.
It's sports.
Okay.
And it's fantasy. And then we can talk about the fact that the greatest ball player, maybe, arguably, ever in the history of the game, every single time he walks up the bat, Otani uses my song "Feeling Good."
That's right. I was going there. Going there.
Well, then I gotta somehow fight that inside. That as a Canadian, beloved Blue Jays are gonna go up against now my hero. I'm conflicted.
So that's right.
I'm not really. I mean, I'll go for the Blue Jays.
That's what I'm asking. I mean, Canada's listening now. Are you gonna go for Otani? Are you gonna engage in some patriotism here?
There's patriotism. Number one, my heart is in Canada. I'm a Canadian. I'm a Canadian patriot. I fly the flag. I bleed the red and white. But there's something deeply sensual about watching.
Listen,
you know what it feels like, dude? Watching him go up and hearing myself, and then watching him do what he does is like, I can't believe that I am a small part of history. Like, for me, this is bigger.
It's not a small part. It's not a small part because we're looking at a guy in Shohei Otani that might be the greatest player we've ever seen since Babe Ruth.
Yep.
That's what we're talking about here.
Yep.
What he can do. Now, I don't know why he's not doing it enough in the postseason, though he had a big-time game Friday.
Yeah,
I'm just looking at him and I'm saying, what's the struggle in the postseason? Because he's got it all. And I'm looking at him and I'm saying, how y'all going to beat them? But I got to tell you this. If you look at the Dodgers pitching, their rotations, big time. Got an ERA under 2 over the last 64 in the third innings.
Stop Milwaukee.
All right? This is what they're doing. But if you can get to that bullpen for the Dodgers, you can push this to a 7-game. You might be able to win this series. So I'm looking at it from that standpoint. And I think the Toronto Blue Jays have a chance. Are you hopeful?
Of course.
Or are you expecting them to give the Dodgers a run for their money?
No.
Hope or expectation?
No,
Which one is it?
I think like everybody else, I think there's probably an expectation that it's the Dodgers to win, I think. But I don't think, it's funny, I was talking to Brett Veach, and I'm friends with Brett and Eric Stone Street, friends of mine.
Yep.
And we were talking last night, and I told him, I said, I don't think it's going to be as easy as everybody thinks it's going to be. I think it's going to be way closer. I really do. I think it'll be a battle. But this is the greatest thing about sports and the greatest thing about a best of 7. You know what I mean? You just never, you never know.
And I love it when stars play like stars. To me, that's when it's at its best.
Yeah.
Like Vladimir Guerrero playing the way that he's
that
played.
clutch.
When the guys that get, the guys signed 14 years, $500 million. You got to show up in big moments like this. And the brother showed up.
Yeah.
He said, I'm here now. This ain't the regular season. I'm here now. See, I love it. That's when it's at its best because it's me and you. Let's get it on. Let's find out, may the best man win. I think this is that kind of series. I could see this World Series going 7 games.
Wouldn't that be amazing listen,
Game 7 in Toronto.
It makes me so happy because I love baseball. And if baseball feels like it is at the best place that it's ever been. Personally, I feel like as a fan, they're just killing it.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think it's at the best place it's been?
I think maybe people's lack of patience, it helps that there's a bit of a, with the difference in the time pitch and stuff.
Pitch
like,
count, shifting.
And I think somebody like Otani, really, where, you know what I mean? It's like, it's always magic when you get to see the great ones having a moment. And it's something. It really is. I got to talk to him.
Okay. When?
And about a month ago. And I said to him, I said, why? My huge ego. Why? I said, why did you pick my song? And then I found out it was his wife.
Well, why do you care?
I didn't care.
The reasons don't matter.
Hey, man,
as long as you're associated with him, that's fine.
As long as I'm associated. I like to tell people I have a little bit to do with his talent too, but of course not. But it's a great, man. I was so excited to come and talk to you today because it is such a great time. If you love sports, like we are living in this is Disneyland for us.
Sports is the best. Sports is, I mean,
got it all
I don't
happening.
think
My hockey
I don't
started.
think anything brings people together better than sports. I truly don't. I don't think anything brings people together like sports does.
Agreed.
What happened?
You girls want to know, right?
Dying to know, dying to know.
So, baseball, Shohei Otani, one of the greatest, honestly, arguably one of the greatest players who's ever played the game, was playing Dodgers game, huge game, the biggest game of his life. Are you ready to drink? So, like, baseball players have their lead up, like their hype song. Shohei changed his hype song to me, to my version of Feeling Good. He's birds flying high. Whop! I'm a game of life. Like, for me, that's crazy. Like, that's one of the greatest players in history. I don't know about it because my phone went crazy. Everybody of mine wrote me and they were like, "What are you doing? Why aren't you singing this? This is amazing. Otani's using your thing." Because I think Feeling Good, that version, is in a big Japanese movie that I never got paid for. Thanks, Joey. Domo arigato.